close that window, open that one, cut you out, and we're good to go. There we go. Paste. Josh Duhamel. Next. Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud. Mohammed, give me that name. No, just give me the name. There we go. Copy. I could have sworn I've done this one. Under the House of Saudi. But we'll do an individual, seeing as it's such an important flip-flop in Saudi Arabia. The Queen of Saudi Arabia. Look, there's the Queen of America, look. There she is. See, why doesn't Mrs. E call out Trump as an FGM? He always says, right, he did it. Mrs. E, where are you? That Japanese bollocks early on that I watched. Where is it? There. I know your male skull. Right there. Look, I watched it. You can see I watched it. Look, 5 minutes. I played them in the background whilst I was listening to this. Not once did you describe the male skull. You said this is a bloke. You talked about loads of other things. And in between it all, you say, where is it? Let me just find that video.
So Japan about to get its...
Pause. Shut up. Yeah, the kabuki, the geishas. No, where is it? Somewhere around here then. There. Oh, it's there. Right here. Right, so he's described. It just says it's a male face. It doesn't tell you that he's got far apart. Look at the bridge in the nose. Look how much skin is there. This is supposed to be a tight little fit, according to forensics. You get a tighter fit at the nose, not a big wide bridge in the eyes. You don't get that with a woman. Where are we? Bink. You don't get that with a woman. You only get it with a man. This big bridge in the eye. The widest part of a man's face is just off to the corner of his face and down there, male cheekbone. The widest part of a man's face is just off to the corner and down right there, the male cheekbone. Do you see it? The chin's been feminized. What they do is they chop the whole chin off, they split the middle, take the middle out, put the two pieces back together and fuse it back onto the chin, leaving this wide chin, a wide jaw with a smaller chin. It's not as big as the mouth, look. It's supposed to measure, when you see it measured up, the chin should be the same size as the mouth. Look. Wide chin, wide mouth. Back. None of that description at all. But what really gets me is...
Good one. See, even this guy knows what's going on. He's like...
Even this guy knows what's going on. Now, not one of my students that are fully trained would agree with you that this is a guy or this is a guy. Because we can tell just by the distance in your eyes, the smaller bridge in your nose, smaller bridge in your nose. Look at the gap between the eyes, not the eye distance, the gap between the skin in the eyes, the bridge in the nose. This is way more, look. It's double what these two have got. There's not one of my students out there that are going to agree with you that that's all I ever heard, that husky female voice saying, these guys. These aren't guys. Why aren't you telling your students how to identify the Japanese male face versus the Japanese female face? Because I've got rectangular, far apart eyes. I've got rounded, open eye sockets, no brow bone. I've got a smaller brow than the male one because it comes all the way around the corner like mine does. It comes all the way around the corner like mine does, but it doesn't arch. It's not rounded. Boom. Why are you not describing these things to your so-called students? I piss on your teachings. I really do. I'm the OG of Flat Earth. I'm the OG of Trans Investigations because I'm the natural boy in both. I'm still waiting to meet the others. Donald Trump. You don't talk about Donna, do you, Mrs. E? You never talk about Donna and the way she minces and the little pouty mouth and the way she stands like a swan. And her spine looks like the neck of a swan. Right, we're done. Mohammed bin Salad. What's his name? Bin Salad. Bin Salad. I was thinking about the burger I had for tea. Right, we're looking at every single celebrity you've ever known is an absolute liar. They're not just on TV. They're in your friends. They're in your local towns. They run the councils and the hospitals and the school boards. They make sure that all children are fully brainwashed and not susceptible to the truth. And it works, right? It works. People all around you are stupid. People all around you haven't got a clue. They can't think for themselves the way you and I can. As soon as I see that, that's game over. Right there. Absolutely right over. It's harder to investigate the males. What? The FTMs? Is it Echo? Yeah, it's harder because she don't want you to know. Old Mrs. Fivehead here. Look at that. Bonds. Tell me what... Any of my students will tell you that's... I wish I could keep it there. That skull is 50% pushing the face down because of the giant fivehead. Because of that giant fivehead, it pushes the face down. Males' faces don't do that. We have big, wide, spread faces with tiny skulls. We don't have giant, massive melon heads. Right, let's come back. Mohammed bin Salman. Are you in backfire, Mohammed? Did I check? I think I did. I'm ranting again. Sorry. Bink. Mohammed. What do you mean there's no Mohammed bin... Oh, yeah, that'll be why you're in the wrong file, Peter. What's that? That's downloads. Oh my gosh. Right, 1 second. Foot. The paste. Mohammed. H's file. Right, now we're searching. Do you know what? That's why I didn't find Josh Duhamel, did it? I bet if I put Josh Duhamel into that file, it'll find him. Right. We're on our way. We just need to find the Queen of Saudi Arabia walking like the Queen of America. If you don't think this isn't your royal family, I'm talking to you Americans, you are severely misguided. This is your royal family of America. This is the royal family of Saudi Arabia. This one doesn't call herself the Queen of America. Mohammed. She's little, isn't she, that one? Oh, it's India's Prime Minister. Look at them whalebone legs underneath that dress. It's a kilt, Peter. Yeah, whatever. There's a nice one. It's a shame she's cut off. Prince Wilmer from England. Look at those hips. Padded shoulders. Ignore the padded shoulders. We are looking at... Is that the King of Spain? It looks like it. He's got the feet of it. Big ankles as well, mate. Oh, I expected more gates. Walking. Is that Putin? No, but there's another fivehead. Is that you, Mrs. E? Right there. Mohammed bin Salman. Clues in the name. Man. Right there, look. Right there. It's a woman. This one's a woman. Her legs are ski with. She's just concentrating on not looking like a woman. Most of the time, they're not paying attention. They lean forwards, look, like a woman does. They walk like the female Bigfoot, like a woman does. They raise their knees, look. Full mince right there on Mohammed bin Salman. There's your second mince on your Queen of Saudi Arabia. There's your third mince. Oh, no. She's in dog poo. Look, she's stepping over dog poo there. There's your third mince right there. Full mince. Is that a pink headscarf? It looks pink to me. And again, right here, another full mince with a shoulder tilt look. Short shoulders, short arms. They all walk the same. They're all in a big, massive, inverted club. They've got their own photographers that take their own images and only photograph themselves to be in the club. To be in the Getty Images Club, you've got to walk like a woman and wear a beard. If you're a woman. And there you go. Queen Donna mincing. See, again, why don't they teach you these things? None of my teachers taught... Only Bevy is the one that taught me how to do the gates. None of them taught us before that. None of them. They talked about it, but they didn't show it. They didn't explain it in great detail so everybody could understand it. Look, she's stepping over invisible dog poo again. We're done. This is a woman. Look at that mince. Look at that mince. Even the military are the mincers as well. They're all in on it. It's a giant club. They took over the world a long, long time ago. We're living in Revelations. It says that they will not be able to walk down the streets. They'll be throwing their gold and their jewellery into the streets. It's in Revelations. When it's all revealed. They will not be able to buy the way out of this. They'll be throwing all the jewels and everything in the street. But by then, the angels won't care. Everyone's going to know that money means nothing to us. It's a devil's tool against us. So that these flip-flops, these inverts, rule over us by money. This is the thing, right? They're like, oh, yeah, but two companies own the whole world. Yeah, BlackRock and Palantir, whatever it is. I don't give a flying fuck. It's an evil mind. They all own everything, right? But who works for all these companies? You do. That's the power of the people. The minute all the people say no, the world will stop. The world will literally stop. Trucks will stop driving. Cows will stop being milked. It'll all stop. The world will go on hold. Whilst everyone discovers the truth. That's the power of the people. No amount of money in the world, once the truth exposes it, will stop them. That's why the Bible says that these people will be throwing their jewels and trinkets and gold into the streets, and the angels will just pass it over. None of us will care. That's what led us to this position. All your banks and your gold and your fake fiat currencies. They want the poverty in the world. They want children hungry, families without homes, rivers full of garbage and shite. They want it. They could change it, but they're not going to. The system's broken and it stays that way until the people change their minds. It'll take a miracle. An absolute miracle. Full mint. We're done. Mohammed bin Salman is a woman. Oh, I've got loads of them. Which one is it? That one. I've got loads of them. Open. I've told you I've done most of the royal family from Saudi Arabia. That's the one I'm looking for. Right there. Mohammed bin Salman. Give me that name. Oh, you bitch. There we go. Give me that name. Copy. Open. Paste. And there you go. Mohammed bin Salman. Thanks for playing CSI with me. Next. I don't know where this one started. I was ranting again, wasn't I? I don't know. Where is it? No, I don't care. Somewhere around there. 8 minutes. I don't give a crap. Right, next. Who's this? Ann Coulter. Who's it? Isn't this Donald Trump's advisor, Ann Coulter? AC, Antichrist lot. AC. ACDC. Antichrist, Devil's Child. Understand now? Look at this arm. It's massive. It's not the biggest guy because he's a vegan. But he's still got chin to thigh ratio, double pronged Adam's apple, long 10-inch neck, look. Huge wrist bone. Huge wrist bone. Is he a painter and decorator, John? He's got wrists like you, John. He'd make a good painter and decorator, wouldn't he? Definitely get to the ceiling, no problem. Top shelf helper, this one. Jar opener. Of course, he's going to stand there with a Masonic triad claw showing you the number 3. Because they believe they are the third sex. There is no third sex. There's just 2, male and female, created he them. The devil created in your mind a third sex out of those 2 skeletons. Then that's not how it works. Because there's nothing new under the sun, you see. God said everything was finished and everything was done. That includes male and females. Done. There's nothing else to add to this. Only the devil came in and added the imaginary, and it is imaginary, third sex. Because it's not there. There are 2 of them. But again, I digress. We're looking at this bandicoot. That reminds me, I've forgotten to put the ironing board away. If you can't see, this is a dude. Start with the eyes. Rectangular with a thick brow bone in the corner. Short sloping forehead that narrows inwards. It doesn't bellow outwards like a woman's. It's a block. It's not an egg. It's not widest at the top, narrowest at the bottom. It's wide at the bottom and wide at the top. And widest in the middle. You learn to cross-section a face in many different ways. Look, I've made many different memes up for you to understand how to cross-section someone's face. Oh, dang it. Once you learn this cross-section, men have got wider faces. The cannonball head, you can just see that, right? Compared to the egghead look, because the egghead's got a bigger 5 head. When you look at real faces, that big 5 head just stands out. But again, none of the other teachers wanted to teach you like this. Why? Because they didn't want you to see them. That's why. I've got nothing to hide. Nothing at all. It's a blockhead with deep set eyes and a lion smile, wide cheekbones, and a neck straight out of some llama zoo. Oh my God. You know it deserves them. Where are you?
Down on my big feet, big
Feet.
Good gracious.
Have you ever seen such big feet?
No, I don't think I have. Looking down at my big feet. That reminds me, I've forgotten to put the ironing board away. We're looking at Ann Coulter. Oh my gosh! Hello. Wildlife and fisheries. Wildlife and futteries.
Feet on the street. Look at my feet.
Those feet on the street. Look at his feet. Can you see it? Yeah. Is this dawning on you yet? Bigfoot is real, yeah, but it's not fucking hairy and he don't walk around the Alpatian Alps. Bigfoot's not in the Rockies. He's in Washington, D.C. Helping Donald Trump. You can't make it up. See, you only get the truth from a real natural person. Mr. E never tells you that Bigfoot doesn't exist and you'll only find Bigfoot in Washington. Game over. Ann Coulter, you gotta be kidding me. Someone's cracking one off somewhere to this pub in Frankenstein of a thing. Right, give me that name, Ann Coulter. Copy. It doesn't matter what they say, right? They can't take it away from you once you learn forensics. I told you, for all of you that are learning this for the first time, for a smart person, it takes a few days. It'll take a few minutes, really, if you're really smart. But it takes a few days for it to dawn on you that it's all of them. It really does. Other people, a week or a month, maybe. But it doesn't take long to learn how to do this properly. And you just start laughing the way I do at that. You got no chance. If that tried to pass me in the street with no shoes on. You shall not pass. Not on your Nelly. So again and again, I'll tell you, they don't teach you how to do this because they don't want you to be able to do it. They want you hanging on their words. You don't have to hang on my words. Once I've taught you how to do this, you don't need me anymore. Bevy was the last teacher I needed. And I said to God, no one's going to need another teacher after me. So I concentrated everything I'd learned in the last 7-8 years of doing this. Concentrated it, made it digestible, easy to consume. So that when you see size 15 feet, you should instantly be laughing at the fact that this bloke's trying to pass himself off with feet that big. No chance. No chance. You see a mincer in the background. Yeah, she got a shoulder tilt as well. Well, that's the other thing. When you start looking at photos, you'll learn to look at the people in the background. You'll see the wrong faces, the wrong gaits, the wrong clothes, the wrong trousers. She's dropping that leg just off that step. It looks in line there rather than separation. But again, not my intended target. It's Ann Coulter. Ann Coulter with a massive size 15 boaters. You kidding me? He's a huge dude, isn't he, Ann Coulter, when you look at him properly, look. Look at that. You got no chance. Look at the Adam's apple. Look at the chin to tie ratio. This is forensics as you see it. You know? When you should notice this Adam's apple straight away. You should be like, cough, women don't look like this. That's a storm drain. I can see lollipop sticks and leaves going straight down that into the sewers. That is a huge gullet. Again, none of these things are taught to you by you. They don't want to teach you these things. They don't want to show you the truth. It's all of them. That's the other thing. None of them tell you it's all of them. Bevy does. Bevy's the only one that told you that it was all of them. All the others denied. Even Mrs. E denies that it's all of them. That's why she says I'm forcing skulls on people's faces. I don't force skulls on anyone's faces. I find a 50-50 picture like that and bring the skulls in. And the skulls will tell me which one's which. I mean, we're at a point that we don't need these skulls. All the forensics do, all of my class that are on par with me and Shawnee, bearing in mind Shawnee's my first student, so you're going to have trouble catching up to him. You get on par with him. We can see these skulls without the skulls. We don't need them skulls anymore. We see the rectangular shaped eyes and a thick brow bone, a fake widow's peak, a short flat forehead, missing look, square jawline, the lipstick to make the lips pink. Otherwise it'd be reddish lips, like Ann Coulter, reddish lips instead of pink lips. That's why they invented lipstick. Ann Coulter's neck should tell you exactly what you're looking at. Ann Coulter's feet should tell you exactly what you're looking at. But just to mix it up good, we'll put the walking in and finish him off. Literally finish him off right there. Straight legs, knees together. Straight legs, knees together. From the side, look at that. That is not, there's no curves there. That's just a flat man ass look. A flat, no hips, just a flat man ass with giant. What do you reckon they are? Size 12s. They're huge. He's an absolute gargantuan of a man. And the only reason that they blend in is because they block them all from growing to the full potentials. Because they grow bigger than women. Men naturally grow bigger than women. Pink lips, soft eyes, fake Adam's raisin implant because there's no trachea, no mastoids and no place to put Mama Spicy Meatball. Just this one dimple on show, look. The male skeleton will stand out once you study this properly. I told you, you only need one teacher now, me. And you're done. You don't need anyone. You don't need anyone telling you anything after that. I'll tell you one thing that I got told by Bevy. It's all lies. It's all of them. Well, I already knew it was all of them, but Bevy was the first teacher that agreed. It's all of them. And it is all of them. There's no undoing it once you can see them. Women with wide cheekbones, rectangular eyes, square jawbones, large low set ears, sloping back foreheads, square shoulders, flat chested. It's there. It's been hidden in plain sight all your life. How have I not got Ann Coulter? Are you winding me up? Right, come here, Ann Coulter. Let's take these gates. 1. Save image. You can go in the big feet folder. And take that one as well. 2. Save image. Looking down at my big feet. I think that's it. Yeah, that'll do. I don't need any more. Oh, look at them! You got no chance. No chance. Let's take your face, Ann Coulter. There's another one added to the list. Just need a 50-50 on that face. That's too big. Let's see if we can find a 50-50. That's pretty close. 50-50. We'll take that one. Look at the double-pronged Adam's apple. Ann Coulter, failing forensics. Let's do another one. Ann Coulter, advisor to Queen Trump. I'll just find that bloody picture, will you? Come on. There he is. Ann Coulter. Done. Create. Next. Vanessa James. 2 first names. A retired figure skater. I don't fancy your chances. I'm going to go straight to walking because ice skaters and ice hockey players waste my time. And this one's going to waste it too. Look, there's no gates for this person. There's no pictures, let alone gates. I'll give you a skull check though. We're done. We're done on the teeth alone. That's a man, right? Only males have got this huge grin that shows. On average, we show 12 teeth. That's 6 on each side from the big tooth back. We show to there. When a woman shows it, she shows 3 on the average smile. So you get 6 on a woman and 12 on a man on a basic smile. But the basic smile of a man is still the lion smile look. Wide cheekbones, rectangular eyes, short sloping forehead. That should not, it's supposed to bellow outwards, not narrow inwards. There's a girl. Sloping jawline, pink lips, soft. Look at those eyelashes. She's beautiful. High set ears, look. It's all backwards. That's a small face, look. And that's a huge face. The teeth alone tell you what you're looking at. We're done. There's a Getty image on him as well there, look. But that's it. That's all I can do because you've picked someone that's not famous. Next, we've done that one. And we've done that one. Have we done that one? Josh Edelman, we have. Boom. Now I'm ready for requests. Let's see how many requests are left, seeing as you all started slamming and jamming the chat with... Why have I got two of them open? Slamming and jamming the chat. Come on. Live. Pause. Remember, to the people at home, if you don't know this, you press top chat and then there's live chat. Look, it says all messages are visible, but only in the live chat. They're not visible in top chat. So if you're sat there at home watching in top chat, you don't get to see everything that's written. Someone is AIing out messages that they don't want you to see. Okay? So you're supposed to watch live chat. It changes the chat automatically. Top of the page. Look, all the requests, all them requests from 8 o'clock, they're all gone, look. There's not a single request there. Because you spam the chat at the wrong time. Pearl Davis, YouTuber. Don't fancy your chances. You know what I say about them, Virgo. Pearl Davis, two first names. I believe we've already done it. There's no gates, it's a YouTuber. Dinesh D'Souza. Dinesh D'Souza. Dinesh D'Souza. Bekhad Abdi. Bekhad Abdi. Bekhad Abdi. I don't know. Bekhad Abdi. Oh my gosh. Does your skull bellow outwards? Next. Where am I? Dinesh D'Souza. Bekhad Abdi. I've just done that one. There. Courtney Stodden. I've got a picture of his balls. I have. On the beach. Courtney Stodden. Lil Nas. Have we not already done that? Have you checked that one? Did you check? Where are we? Take me. Which one's a search? Oh, give me a search bar. There we go. Nas. N-A-S. Nas Daily. Nas. Is that not him? Lil Nas. Is that not him? Nas. Nas Daily. Nas. I swear that's him. Innit? Lil Nas. Lloyd. A singer. Lloyd Nolan. No. This ain't happening. Lloyd. No. Singer. Lloyd. There we go. Doing a dirty bath on the front page. Next. Trey Songs. Open. That's a girl. Final answer. Just the one look in her eyes. Catherine Newton with a K. Catherine Newton. I'll get off. There we go. American actress. Next. Bink. Open. Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors. Is that a long jumper? Jonathan Majors. No, it's an American actor. 50 Cent face. Don't. Where am I? I've lost it now. Somewhere. Oh my gosh. Catherine Newton there. Jonathan Majors. Mark Calway, MC. Mark Calway. The Undertaker. Freeway Rick Ross. Freeway Rick Ross. Freeway Rick Ross. It's a woman. Drug dealer my ass. It's all of them. Even the gangsters. Yo, Pete, request for King Tupu the Sixth. King Tupu the Sixth. No, the Sixth, Peter. That one. Boom. Haley Atwell. Haley Atwell. Haley Atwell. actress. Next. Haley Atwell. Christiana Loken. Christiana Loken. Images. Christiana Loken. Diamanda Galas. Diamanda Galas. That's the one. Oh my gosh! If I saw him in the street.
You shall not pass!
Exactly, Gandalf. Let's come back. This one. Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp. Hello, sir. Can you please do JD Farage? Have I not done JD Farage? Have you looked? Do you know how to look? Fuck it. Yeah. JD Farage. Did you look? Farage. Was it a J? I can't remember. Was it a G? JG Farag. Neither. I could have sworn I've done it. It's not okay. Josh Hutcherson. Josh Hutcherson. Closer eyes. Soft, beautiful closer eyes. Look. Images. Yoon Chae Young. Oh my gosh. Yoon Chae Young. Young? Yoon Chae Young. Well, it's not even got a write-up. That's got no chance. Let's have a look. Oh, where's that gone? Yeah, over here. Yoon Chae. Liv Morgan. I stay awake just to watch you sleeping. Is that the right person? No, that's Liv Tyler. Liv Morgan, wrestler. I've done that one as well. Bink. I hope you're not wasting my time. You know you get blocked for wasting my fucking time. I'm just going to double check. Shut up.
It's a joke, Chad.
It's a joke, Chad. It's a joke. What was his name? Liv Morgan. L-I-V. Search. Liv Tyler. I'll let you off. Where are we? Bink. Akira. Oh my gosh. Akira Toriyama. Akira Toriyama. There it is. An image expert. Next. You're lucky I saw this one. Andrew Wilson. My eyes are old. My wheeze are neek. I stay awake just to watch you dreaming. A vision. Oh my gosh. Ev Ginny. Oh, Ev Ginny. Wow! Ev Ginny. Oh, just find it, will you? It's gonna drive me mad. This one. Where is it? Jenny. Oh, Jenny. That's why. Jenny. Is that the same name? Because if that's the same name, I'm going to cancel out all your requests for wasting my time. Where are we? Come here. Where is it? Jenny Prigozhin. No, you're lucky. That was almost the same name. What is it? Prigozhin, that one. No clock. I haven't done it. I'll let you. That's an egghead. Done. Next one. Where am I? Elsa Pataki. Why is it not coming up? Spanish Mongol. There you go. Elsa Pataki. Open. Where am I? Elsa Pataki there. Liz Truss. She wasn't in the UK Prime Minister. Yeah, because nobody knows who it is. It's not even worth me doing, Peter. Josh Johnson, comedian. Josh Johnson. Is that the right person? best known for his work. Is this one open? Where are we? Hamid Al-Shara. Ahmed Al-Shara. That's the one. Right there. Ahmed Al-Shara. Where am I? Ahmed Al-Shara. There. Next one. I've lost it again. Ahmed Al-Shara. Is that the next one? That is the next one. Rosie Huntington White. Are you wasting my time, Agent D? I swear down, you're wasting my time. We did it literally last week. Rosie Huntington Whiteley. Rosie. I swear down I've done it. Yeah, there you go. Wasting my time. You should know. Of all people, you should know better. Put user in timeout. 30 fucking minutes. Knobhead. Wasting my time. Where am I? Charles Leclerc. Bink. Next. Bink. George R.R. Martin. Is that the writer of Lord of the Rings? The other one, Lord of the Thrones. I'm getting old. I can't remember. Game of Thrones. What is it? George R.R. Martin. That's what we're looking for. 2 first names. Squashy face. George R.R. Martin. You never did Lil Nas. Right, I'll add Lil Nas. Alright, Lil Nas. There you go, Tommy. Why is that not coming up? That's the one. Lil Nas. Bink. Bosh. Taka Watiti. Have we done that one? Did you check that one? I swear we've done Taka Watiti. Taka. What was it? Did I spell that right? I've lost myself. Come here. Taika Watiti. No. Taika Watiti. Taika Watiti. Images. Next. Rosa Parks. Teacher should ask his class when faces pop up on screen one day. That would be fun. Teacher should ask his class when faces pop up on screen. What do you mean? Don't know what you mean. Hayao Miyazaki. Why is that not coming up? Oh, that's it. Right at the bottom. Hayao Miyazaki. Where am I? Theo Von. Did you check? Theo Von. There's another one. Wasting my life, Jaguar. Hey, I want to bat you out of the park. If you do this too many times, I will bat you out of the park. For now, 30 minutes. 5 minutes time out. There you go. Thank you for doing Unishay. You're welcome. Haley Williams for Jenny. Haley Williams. American singer-songwriter. And we should be near the bottom of the page now. I am. Jesse Williams. That's the last one I'm doing. We've got a full list up there. Jesse Williams. Done. Right. Wonderful. Let's come back to class. Start with Hannah Pale Davis, who I swear we've already done. It's not. I don't think she's got any gates. Hannah. H-A-N-N-H. No. Hannah Pale Davis. I'll be in and out here because it's a YouTuber. Walking. Images. We're done, lot. This is a YouTuber. No pictures whatsoever. These people are not famous. I don't care if they've got 50 million trillion subscribers. I don't care. I don't give a damn. It's a bloke anyway. Massive legs, look. Face. And I'm out of here. It's not. Remember, these people do not get videos. So don't ask me again because I know I've already done this one. We're done. There's no pic. It's not even getting a skull check. Get off my screen. Next. Boom. It's not even famous. Dinesh D'Souza. This one's famous. Got a write up. American Indian commentator. Images. Squashy face, straight away, high set ears, no jawbone, pink lips, female dentures, soft eyes, widest in the hairline, not in the cheeks lot. Chin to tie ratio is negligible. There's no Adam's apple either. Dinesh D'Souza. You in the back file, Dinesh? Dinesh D'Souza. There we go. Open back file. Paste. I'm not being short with you. This is the way I am. You're gonna have to get used to this. I don't. I want to swear. I don't feck around like Mrs. E and all the rest of them. I don't tolerate trolls and I don't tolerate time wasters. If you can't be bothered to go and search, all you have to do is go there, magnifying glass, and type the name in. Tom. Tom will bring up all the Toms I've done. Like Tom Sturridge, Tom Conti, Tom Hanks, Tom Holland, Tom Baker, Tom Segura, Tom Welling. It'll bring them all up. 2 Tom Wellings, look, you bastards. Right, let's come back to class. I'm not here to be run around the block. I told you. If you can't be bothered to search before you ask me, I'll block your request. This person's got no pictures. He's not famous either. He might have a write-up, but he's not famous. Walking. Yeah, we're done. It's not happening. You got no chance. These people are not famous. Skull check. Skull check says she's female. Look, how do you need my help? Look at the rounded eye socket, the arching eyebrow, the lack of everything. Small mouth, pink lips, small nose, no jawbone, chin to tie ratio. It's a girl. Final answer. It's not getting a video. Next. Barkad Abdi. This one will get a video now. I can already tell. This one's getting a video. Barkad Abdi. Paste. Don't search Dinesh. It's not there. Images. Right, Barkad Abdi. I'm just guessing, but I'm thinking she's from Somalia. I'm just guessing. Do you know where's them pictures? What was it? Minnesota. Airy Learning. No, it's Early Learing Centre. Early Learing Centre. Early Learing Centre. It still makes me laugh. How did nobody notice it? No, not learning. I want the Learing Centre because I want the pictures of the 2 people that wrote the sign. Wait till you see who wrote the sign. Images. Let me get rid of that N again because it's searched with an N. Early Learing Centre. There we go. That's what we're looking for. The Quality Learing Centre. If you want your children to learn things, send them here. We don't know what the letter N means. If they're going to become astronauts, they'll work for NASA. Right, we're done. I can't find the 2 Somalian faces. I wonder if I've got it in the back file. Let me change the back file. For the Early Learning Centre. 1 second. There's Barkad Abdi with 1, 2, 3 female gates. That female skull. Again, this is the beautiful part about understanding the male versus the female face. The 4-head, it's the 5-head we're talking about, right? Because that is a beautiful 5-head. Have we ever seen that before? Oh yeah, Mrs. E, I've closed the window. Mrs. E's got one of them. We're looking at Barkad Abdi, who's definitely Somalian, without a shadow of doubt. The female buck teeth. I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. She's a gummy bear. She's got eye set ears, close set eyes, open rounded sockets, arching eyebrows. One of the most beautiful 5-heads I've ever seen in my life. Dial M for Masons. A sloping jawline, pointing chin to eye ratio. Just suits just there to add padding. What is Emma Thompson doing with Barkad? Oh, that's right. He's an actor. He's not a Somalian. The Early Learing Centre. Where are we? Will it be under early? I hope it's under early. Early search. I told you this one was going to get a video because I knew it was going to be funny. That was one of the funniest things. This is how culture changes over decades, right? I was watching something, I don't know, I think it was last year, it made me laugh so much. He said, a teacher's in class and he asked a child, he said, like our age, boomer age, a teacher from the past asked the child, what does a pirate sound like, young man? And the little boy said, shiver me timbers, me heart is. I see an island and I'm going to dig for gold treasure. And the teacher said, very good. And then a modern day teacher asked the kid, he said, what does a pirate sound like? And the little kid said, we are taking over the boat. We have got the guns. We will kill you. I was dying It's perspective, because modern day pirates are out in Africa. You've seen all the videos of them shooting out to sea to rob a container vessel, but it was just so funny the contrast of hearing a kid from 50 years ago describe your typical everyday Johnny Depp Pirates of the Caribbean. This is a Somali. I was dying, absolutely dying. Right, anyway, are you in the back file for the early learning centre? They're not there. Let's put Somali in. Let's see if that comes up. Somali. Get rid of that. Somali. Search. Right, Barcad. We are done. Look, open, rounded eyes. Look, I'm a real boy. I've got rectangular eyes, look, with a brow bone that runs. You can see it running right through the middle, look, into the corner of my eye. It overlays my eye and sinks my eye. This one has got very open eyes, look. There's nothing sinking the eye. There's nothing overhanging it. It's arching. Short brow bone. High set ear. Giant forehead. What is that? Sloping jawline, pointed chin, and a fake Adam's razor. And that's all it takes. Send a woman bald, cut off her breast and let her grow a beard, and people think it's a man. Same vice versa goes for the men. They just put lipstick on, diamond earrings, give them a boob job, and the next thing you know, normal people can't tell a male neck. Look at the thickness of that male neck versus knobby no neck over here. Final answer, Barkad Abdi is female walking. Let's see if we can find this one. Whalebone legs, look, right there. She stands like a girdle. Where's the walking pictures? Nothing. Street. Yeah, from Flamingo. Can't find those gates. They've scrubbed them. There are 3 gates though, look. Right here. There they are. 1, 2, 3 gates. I just can't find them. Look at that skull. It went in like a glove. Literally fitted like a glove. Barkad Abdi fails forensics. We're done on that one as well, boys and girls. Everything we know is a lie. Everything. Don't put your faith in man. Put it in God. Final answer. Create. Done. Next. Courtney Stodden. I've got a picture of this one's balls. Brace yourself, because when we get to the beach photo, his balls are bulging out of his bikini. Images. That's unless he scrubbed them. We'll start with a Getty image. Men have to cross their legs over to create an hourglass in the legs. Otherwise, it would just be an up and down body. They're creating this hip by crossing a leg over. That's all. All MTFs do it. We've got a Getty seal telling you he's in the club. We'll start with the face. You should be able to see it. This is a fake drawn on or tattooed on arching eyebrow. There's your brow bone right there, look, in the corner, deepening the eye. Rectangular eye, look. It's not rounded. Look at the size of this cheekbone. When women smile, it's like an Aunt Sally. If you know who Aunt Sally is, even though Aunt Sally's a man, they have a rosy, like a hamster cheek, like the store in Nuts, just either side of the nose. Like a little chipmunk face. compared to the big. Look, draw a triangle, and you get a big face on a big skull. Look, it's as wide as it is long. Learn to cross-section faces. If this was a woman, the eyes would be closer and further down. There'd be more head showing and less chin. Ignore the fake baps. Getty Images only photograph their own. Look at that bowling ball for an head with wide cheekbones. As wide as it is long. Same with this one. Lady Gaga, look. As wide as it is long. FTMs have long faces. There, look. Narrow face, long skull. Wide face, short skull, look. Got it? Courtney Stodden. There's the real woman there with Courtney. Courtney's crossing his legs over. And there's the real gait for Courtney. Look, straight legs, knees together. Just a dude. Boys with boobs on YouTube. No, mate, you're not passing. Not in a million years. Oh, look at this. When the bride's 6 inches bigger than the groom. Only in Flip-Flopville. Only in Flip-Flopville do these things happen. These differentials in human skeletons. Big women, little men. It only happens in Flip-Flopville. In real time, in real people, the male stands bigger than the female. Even if she's as tall as, you'll still be able to identify the male. Nowadays, these roles have swapped because of hormones and HGH, human growth hormones. Courtney Stodden, boys with boobs on YouTube's, straight legs, bony ass knees together, lot. Again, full mince look with a diamond from Digworth, straight legs, knees together. Look at the space. See him? In MK Ultra sex kitten programming clothes. What woman in her right mind dresses like that? Apart from prostitutes. And pole dancers. Don't bring them into it. Is she a lap dancer from Poland or is she a pole dancer from Lapland? He's got a pole. He's a pole dancer. And again, look, straight. He's trying to walk like a woman. Inline footfall. Only the feet are outwards, the knees are outwards. There's no thigh gap. It's a man. We're stuck here. We're all stuck here. Look at this. If I ever see a man walking towards me like that, I'll tell you what, love. I'll tell you now.
You shall not pass!
You shall not pass. You shall not pass. Not without being detected, love. Bald head, small face, walks like Vikram Digwa. This is a man crossing his legs over. Again, how do I know? Because the knees aren't going outwards. The feet aren't going outwards. Like these two, look. Feet out, knee out, knee out. See it? See this diamond? This one doesn't have it. None of those markers. Rule number 1, watch the knees. It's the best lesson I can give you, to watch. Not the feet, watch the knees. The knees will tell you instantly. Again, the wide eyes, the wide cheeks, the wide mouth, the square jaw that's been feminized, and a short forehead. It turns it into a blockhead. Courtney Stodden. See if we can see his bollocks on the beach, shall we? Where is it? Oh, look. Runs like a boy. Elbows in. Bo Derek, look. Literally, Bo Derek. Long, straight legs of a man. Someone said, women and men have long legs. That's right, we do. But women's legs continue up into the belly button here, and the belly button's about there on a woman, not low set like a man's. There's that difference, you see. Because a male's waistline is right here, whereas a woman's waistline is up there. Or did you not look at the way a tailor measures a woman's body? Courtney Stodden, we're looking for this picture set, I think. No, we're getting there. He's in a doggy style. And his balls, look, he's bulging a bit. Not that one. We're getting there. Come on, Courtney. Where's your pee-pee? Oh, my gosh. That body is not pushed forward. It's leant backwards almost. It's terrifying, isn't it, when you can see him? Big bony-ass knees, straight legs. That is not chicken nom-nom. That is not booty, 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 is it? At no point in my life, Courtney. Can you hear me, Courtney? If you're listening, Courtney. At no point in my life do I want to... I want to motorboat any part of your body. We're looking for Courtney Stodden's balls. I'm telling you now, I've got a picture of his balls somewhere. Am I going to have to go white bikini? Straight legs, knees together. And again, look, straight legs, knees together. It's not showing it. Let's try white bikini. White bikini. Brace yourselves. This could get loud on your end. They've removed it. They've removed the picture. It's not there. There should be a photo set where he's wearing a white bikini on the bench. And I've only seen one shot of that. That might be in the photo set. But the pictures... Give me that name. Courtney Stodden. Copy and paste to the back file. I'll show you because I've got a picture of it. Johnny Somali. Oh, there they are. So these are the early Leering people. It found them. These are the... Right. Bearing in mind, right, the female has the bigger forehead, right? Just take a look at these two. These are the two. These are the very two people from the early Leering Centre. Look at this. Boom. Look at the male jawbone and look at those eyes, and then the five head. That skull went in like a beast, and the husband has got man hands. Look at the size of them paws. Early Leering Centre. The early Leering Centre, folks. I don't know what the name is. I don't really care. Let's get that picture in big for you at home. And we'll show you up close. Look at the difference in a female Somali face versus the male. Bearing in mind the male's got the burqa on, or the hijab, whatever you call it. The male jawbone, just even with that headpiece on, destroys this female. Look at the size of those hands. Can you see the size of that hand at home? Can you see that? Yes, you can. Look at the size of those paws. Hello? Wildlife and fisheries. All day long. It's like shelling peas at this point. It is. But again, those other trans investigation channels don't want to teach you any of this. Why? Because they're part of the crew. It ends. It all ends for them once you can do this. There's no more donations to them. You're not buying them any more coffees. And all the people that write shit on their behalf, it's just to influence you. Remember, they've got gangs and gangs of stalkers that stalk us all. Follow you around all your social profiles on different accounts, sock accounts. And they attack you in different names. You're talking to the same troll usually without realising, because they've got like 5 accounts attacking you all at once. That's why I give them the middle finger. The game. Are you wasting my time? Of course you are. 20 seconds. 20 seconds of my life. Can't get it back. Put user in timeout. I told you. This time you're getting 30 minutes. I'll increase it to 24. If I ever get past 24, I'll ban you for not searching. The game, it was done 5 days ago when you asked me 5 days ago. But you can't be bothered to come to the magnifying glass and check if I did your video for you. Continue. Courtney Stodden. I told you, I'm not in the mood. I'm long past it. If you waste my time, I've got very little time left on Earth. I've lived 53 years. I'll be lucky if I get another 22 to the 75. I'll be lucky. And if I spend it 20 seconds at a time searching for knobheads requests that you've already requested, you get a bollocking. It's that simple. Courtney Stodden right here. There's the picture I was looking for. There's the picture. Right. Okay. Courtney Stodden, post, tweet, that picture, the one I was looking for that I couldn't find. I don't know what to say. That's a pair of testicles, though. Campbell's meatballs. Pair of Campbell's meatballs in your underwear, mate. Courtney Stodden walking. I told you he had balls. I told you he had a pair of nuts. They hid that picture. So, we're looking at Courtney Stodden straight out of English glamour modelling. All you boys that are jacking off to this one, I'm really sorry, but it's a bloke. This is a woman here, look. Full mince. Short arms akimbo. Neo, are you paying attention, Neo, or are you looking at the dude in the red dress? Just like in the movie. It wasn't a girl, it was a dude. Neo was looking at a dude in a red dress. And everybody, all the men, not everybody, all the men in the cinema were like, "Phew, I'd give him one." And then he'd give you one because he's carrying Campbell's meatballs in his knickers. Again, straight legs, knees together, even when running. Straight legs, bony ass knees, look, straight legs, knees together. Are you seeing them yet? It's not hard. Men walk with straight legs and the knees stay together. Women walk with the knees apart. Got it? And that's the beautiful part of understanding forensics. These people can't lie to you anymore. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? If I was lying to you, you'll be able to go to my video of me walking and pick it out. But you can't, because I've got a blockhead. I've got wide, massive biceps. Thick. They don't pop up. I don't get little Popeye muscles. You know when you're blowing your thumb and your muscle goes bink? Mine don't do that. I'm a real boy. Courtney Stodden walks just like me. Thanks for playing CSI. Let's get off this one and move on to another one. Courtney Stodden. Paste. That'll do. 13 minutes was a ranting. I'm sorry. Lloyd. I don't think I've got Lloyd. You might have me here. I don't know the name. Paste. Boom. Done. Images. He looks like Peter Andre. Peter Andre, I'm saying. Pink lips. The Cupid's bow's been messed up. Mr. E's got a Cupid's bow that's been messed up. Look at the left side of his top lip. Next time you look at a face. That's what I'm looking for. The long face of a girl. Can we get a close-up on that? No. Come on now. That's not getting any bigger, is it? That one. Yay. It's still not big enough. There we go. That'll do. I got open eye sockets. Look. She's got quite a big bridge in the nose, but it's a long, narrow face still. Pink lips. Sloping jawline. No Adam's apple. No tracheas. No mastoids. Soft, shiny eyes. High set ears. We got a Getty seal on Lloyd. Is that him as a little girl? It is. Look at those little bugger lugs. Girly smile, girly eyes, flat five-head. Look how wide she is in the hairline. Not in the cheeks, in the hairline, look. Only the woman is wide at the top. The man is not. He's wide, but he's widest in the cheekbones. The woman's widest in the head. This person is widest in the head. Skull check says you're a girl. Final answer. Let's go for your gates, Lloyd. Walking. How famous are you? Oh, not famous enough. We're leaving. Yeah, we're leaving. No pictures. I'm not even checking street. You got no chance. Trey Songs. See if you're in the back file. Who did we put? Lloyd. Cher Lloyd, Andrew Lloyd, Christopher Lloyd, Harold Lloyd, Henry Lloyd Hughes, Kathy Lloyd, porn star, Lloyd Austin, and Lloyd Blankfiend, but no Lloyd. Right, up. I'm supposed to put the next one in. Paste. Trey Songs, searching. Trey looks like Usher. It's not Usher. Before anybody tries telling me there's a video telling people that Trey Songs is Usher, they've just got female skulls, that's all I'm seeing. The two rounded dimples in the head are showing to me. The flat forehead, a little bit of a brow bone implant there. She's all got soft eyes, beautiful eyelashes, high set ears, pink lips, Betty Boop pink lips, Cupid's bow, no jawbone. Looking at the neck, there's no mastoids. It's a thick neck, but look at the shoulders. Right, I've showed you this many times before. The man's neck erupts out of flat shoulders. A woman's neck is buried in behind Toblerone shoulders, sloping shoulders of a woman. The neck uproots inside the shoulders. It's a woman. When the neck uproots from the shoulders, it's a man. Looks like a tree growing out of the ground. Yeah? That doesn't. Again, the soft face of a woman because she wants to be a gangster. Everything's upside down and back to front, look. Inverted. Get it? America is inverted. They love to tell us. They do. She's beautiful. She really is a pretty girl. If they'd just left her as she was, she'd have been stunning. She is gorgeous. If you're listening, Trey, mwah. Even with your moustache, you're pretty. Pretty boy. We're done. The pink lips, the eye set ears, the close set eyes. She's widest in the hairline. There's no trachea in Adam's apple. We're done. Trey Songz, biologically female, proven by the skull. Let's get the gate and see if we've got her. There we go. Straight away from Digwer with shoulder tilt and hip twist. Look at the belt. Look at the shoulders. It's a woman in full mince. This is also a woman. There's another one right there with a Getty seal. Inline footfall. 8 and 4 on the feet. Inline footfall. 8 and 4. Jimmy Kimmel's Ali, arms akimbo from Digwer. Look at the woman in the background. Diamond in the legs. From Digwer. A woman in the background. Look at that inline footfall. The arms swooshing in front of herself. Look at the hips. Like I said to you, the onus of learning this is upon you. If you don't want to know the truth, then that's your choice. If you want to stay stuck in their rabbit holes of fake meds, fake eds, fake space, flat earth, if you want to stay in all their rabbit holes, then stay there. And they'll keep on lying to you. Or you can step into the light and realize that God created man and woman in his own image. In the image of God created he them. It's you that he's describing. He's not describing them, he's describing you. Even in the Queen James Bible, he is describing you. You are the wheat, they are the tares, they are the ones that rule this world, they are the ones that entertain you. They entertain your mentality. Entertainment. Containment. They contain your mentality. The truth will set you free, and it truly does. I don't look at the world the way I used to. I don't see the world the way I used to. The world itself is a wonderful creation. God created beauty and awesomeness in everything. I'm talking about the society that we've been forced to live in and grow up in, where we pay these liars to lie to us. That's what you're doing. All your taxes, everything, they use it against you. They dangle this imaginary carrot in front of you. You can be the next Trey Songz. Your child can be a rapper. And it's lies. It's absolute lies. You can never be anything but second class to these people. They believe that they are deities. Beverly told me that they believe they are deities, demigods. It's half gods because of what they've done to themselves. So, a natural born male or female presents himself as a wrong sex, he becomes a half god. To me, what they're trying to portray is you're normal and they're half god. Or you was born in God's image, full God's image, and you half yourself into their position. Demigods. Jesus said, ye shall be like gods, knowing good and evil. Plural, with a small g. Not God, gods. That's all of us. Understanding right from wrong, good from evil. Which Bible do I have? I've got a 1611. The first one I bought was a 1611. But I don't have any other Bible than that, but I've read through the Tinsdale and I haven't done the Ethiopian Bible. That's the one I haven't done. The Geneva. If you only got to look at the changes in the text, bearing in mind there was 50 years and 100 years between the Geneva and the Tinsdale, and then 50 to the King James. So in 150 years from the original, I think it's the Geneva, or it might be the Tinsdale to the Geneva, there was 60,000 differences. And then from the Geneva or the Tinsdale to the King James, there was 20,000 differences in what was written there. Which is why I say Jesus may have told us about these things and they removed it from the book. I've got no idea. Yeah, it tells me that they're a perverts, etc., but it doesn't tell me what they've done. Just like Jesus never said outright, I am God. He said, I am who you seek. He said it, and allegorically, he said it. I am whom you seek. The Father and I are one in the same. He never outrightly said it. But he did tell me not to worship him. He said, worship God and God alone. There's only one teacher who is good. The student said, teacher, you are a good teacher. He said, no one is good except for God. And that was out the humblest servant ever to dawn this earth. Bearing in mind, he was the servant. He came to serve. He filled prophecy. That's why he has an impact on me. People are still like, oh, you're brainwashed by the Masons. They hate Jesus with a passion. They do. Bearing in mind, I came through flat earth for 8 years nearly, 6, 7, 8 years, before I got to this subject. And one name, they hated it more than any other. There were people that are allowed to talk about him. Chris Pratt, Rob Skeever. There were people that are allowed to talk about him. But they're still on the wrong team. They still had their bit of lies to it. Ray Comfort told me the world wasn't flat. Ken Ovan told me the world wasn't flat. Bearing false witness, you lying bitches. God made the world stationary. So you go against that very book that you're trying to make me believe in. You're going against one of the first paragraphs, which is the earth is stationary and motionless and shall not be moved unless it's moved by God. The power of prayer is unbelievable, I'm telling you now. We're looking at Trey Songs. I'm out of here. We're done. Look at the Digwer. Even in AI, look, it gave him a Digwer. I'm seeing Usher. And again, there's your Digwer. There's your real life Digwer. The bodyguard in Digwer. This bodyguard in Digwer. He said, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And it really does. It really does set you free, knowing these things, knowing that God exists. These people have made you live in fear all your life. They've made you fear that an asteroid or a meteorite is going to come down from space and smash the moon. It's going to split the moon in half, and half of the moon's going to wreck the earth. All this nonsense that could never happen is in your mind. Scamvid and rabies and all these other things that are planted in your mind. I don't do any of it anymore. I told you I don't believe anything they've got to say. I put my faith and trust in God and God alone. I walk in the footsteps of Jesus Christ, my Lord and Saviour. The King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. Like, is the Lord God? Who's the Lord God? This God, not the Lord God. All this stuff. All I know is the King of Kings' name terrifies these people. I told you, when I watch movies, I put a timer on to see how long I have to wait till I hear his name being called out. Usually it's in the first few minutes. Trey Songs, final answer. You are a girl, biologically proven by the way you walk. Trey Songs is not in the back file, Peter. You got me again with this rapper. I don't know. We'll take the Digwer. Save image. We'll take that full mince there as well. Save image. We'll take that one as well. Save image. This one's the 4th. I just need one more for a full house of minces. I like that one. No, we'll take that one, the original one I saw. 5. Trey Songs fails forensics. Thanks for playing CSI with me. Just go back and get your face, Trey. Oh, that was a nice one. Where was that? Good, I've lost it. She's got wonky eyes. I'll take that as your 50-50. Save image. Done. Just like that. We are on ball with Trey. Thanks for playing CSI with me. $11. Was a ranting again, sorry. Create. Catherine Newton. He's got one of them names, hasn't he? Isaac Newton. Another flip-flop. Images. A blockhead. Short forehead, wide eyes, wide mouth, square jawline. He looks like Maisie Williams. Square shoulders, flat chested. Ignore this. This is what I'm looking at here, this chest. Not this bit. Here, on a woman, it bows, it bends, and the breasts hang off a bent chest, a more rounded, supple rib cage on a woman than there is on a man. Because she breastfeeds. Oh my God. Hello, wildlife and fishery. You know that it deserves it, don't you? You know it does.
Take a look at my big feet. Wow.
Looking down on my big feet. Big feet.
Looking down at his big feet, boys and girls. Right there. You can't stop it once you see it, honestly. Look at this flat-chested man. Do you see him yet? They didn't even bother giving him any breast, look. You can call these breasts if you want, but they're not. There's no cleavage there whatsoever. Women have muscle that strings upwards like drapes on curtains. It joins in the middle from each breast. That's why a plastic surgeon on an FTM has to come in and cut that away like Bruce Lee's. Undo the muscle seam. Yeah, the muscle seam. It's a good word. Straight legs, knees together, right there. Catherine Newton doing a double dirty baffo. Oh my God, look at that. What's going on? He's got Mickey Mouse tits. Mickey Mouse ears for his boobs. Shaped. Not like Mickey Mouse's nose. They're coat hanger tits, my mate calls. You can hang your hat on them. Where are we? Catherine Newton. You in the back file first, Catherine? You are in the back file. Of course you are. Because I've done more investigations than anybody else in the world put together. Catherine Newton. Done. Let's come back to class. Let's get his gaits for you. So you can see what he walks like. And know that I'm not lying. Right there. Straight legs, knees together. Look at the demons in the kneecaps. Ha, 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 ha. There's that same gait again. Straight legs, knees together. Big feet as well. Straight legs, knees together, look. Another one. Straight legs, knees together. Massive arms. Look at them vine swingers. And again, straight legs, knees together. You shouldn't need any help at this point. That looks like a woman with big chicken nom-nom thighs, inline footfall, 8 and 4 on the feet. This looks like a bloke, straight legs, knees together. Once you can see them, you can't unsee them. Train yourself. Learn to do this. Once you've got the gaits, you're 90% of the way there. The skulls is only 10%. Learning the skulls is 10% of your training. When you don't have gaits, it becomes the 90% of your training, I'll tell you. Depending on the skull. Because certain people won't show you themselves. Lots of YouTubers only show the faces. That's why I don't do YouTubers. Straight legs, knees together. Unless they've got gaits. And one more. Right there, straight legs, knees together. This one here with a curving back leg. Look. The whalebone legs. Study, learn, practice until you know these markers off by heart. Knees together, knees apart. Look at the broken digwa. The power of forensics is so strong, boys and girls. It really is. We're done. What's his name? Catherine Newton. Close file. Open. Back file. Cross that one over. Catherine Newton. Where are you? Somewhere around there. I don't know. Just quit that one. Paste. Catherine Newton. 444 for the truth. Bink. Jonathan Majors is your next one. We're looking at, what is he? American actor. He reminds me of 50 Cent. Very similar. Is that in bodybuilding? Oh my, look at all these strap marks through the muscles. The wonky titties. Everything's misplaced. Images. Jonathan Majors. We'll start with your pink lips right there. Pink lips, soft eyes. Look how open the eye socket is. Look, it's not brow boned. Real men. I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy. Real men have a real brow bone that deepens the eye. It sinks the eye backwards, look, because of this bone overhanging the socket. Bing, you don't seem to have one. You've got a short brow, look. The actual brow itself on a man is longer. Much longer because I've got a wider rectangular eye, so I have a longer brow. Not the brow bone, the brow, the hair. The eyebrow. This person doesn't have one, look. See? Because he's got rounded, close set, small eyes. Jonathan Majors, with a Getty image. She's got a big smile for a girl. Mind you, she is African. African girls have got beautiful smiles, I've got to admit. She's got beautiful teeth as well. Again, I'm seeing 50 Cent. The fat head of a girl. Chin implant. High set ears, soft eyes, no brow bone. Widest in the hairline, look. And not in the cheeks. It's impossible. It's supposed to go like a diamond here. The head's supposed to draw inwards, not bellow outwards, creating Mickey Mouse ears, look. Jonathan Majors. Did I put your name in the back file? I don't know. Copy and paste. Catherine Newton. No, I didn't. Paste. Jonathan Majors. I think we've done it. Who's the boyfriend? Megan Good. Whoever Megan Good is, never heard of him. It's Jonathan's boyfriend. Which one of them's got the widest eyes, look? Look, rectangular, with brow bone, look. Short forehead. Oh, I'm out of pictures. That's not a good sign. On such a big star. From Digway, it's no good to me though. There's a nice one. In line. Definitely in line. Look at the pant twist. See it, look? No shoulder tilt, but the pant twist is still there because a woman leaves a leg behind. There. Another full mince, Jonathan Majors. Another one there. Straight-legged boyfriend, look, with the big shoulders. Jonathan Majors from Digwa. The straight-legged boyfriend again, look. From Digwa here though. Feet forwards, knees forwards. Feet not forwards, knees not forwards, look. Stepping over invisible dog poo. Peter, when's the last time you wore your trousers that high? Never! That's right, Marv, because I'm a dude. Let's come back to class. I do believe we're done. I don't need any more. Get the images. And again, knees together versus knees apart. Jared, I love your work, but where's my mints? Oh, I've used this picture. Look at that diamond. Look at the straight legs. There's your isosceles triangle. There's your diamond. They are the two shapes you look for in the gates. What is that? Ah, wooga! What is that? I swear down, that's a pee-pee. What is it? I swear down, that's a cock and balls. I'm definitely seeing shadows, look. Call me old fat. Oh, it is. Oh, that's definitely cock and balls, isn't it? Come here.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
My red ding dong. My red ding dong right there looking at it. Let's take that picture. I don't care. I don't care what you say. Women's vaginas don't cast shadows. They don't. Women's vaginas do not cast shadows. And yet again, I'm stuck here in Flip-Flopville with women with six-packs and men with whalebone legs. Jonathan Majors, you in the back file, sweetie? Do you mean Jonathan Majors isn't there? Shut up. I must spell Jonathan wrong. Wait. Let me get rid of Jonathan and just put Majors in there. You're winding me up. I've got Jonathan Majors. I remember doing it. I remember that picture we've just looked at. Is that you, Jonathan, with your whalebone legs? And again, from Digwa. Hip twist, shoulder tilt. Big girls don't cry. They don't cry. They don't cry. What's going on there? Will Jonathan Majors do full drag and wear Dennis Rodman's wedding dress? Dennis Rodman's wedding dress. Dennis Rodman. I don't know what to say. You know, anybody who's watching this who doesn't have this skill, they're like, yeah, but Dennis Rodman's a man in a dress. No, Dennis Rodman's a girl in a dress. She's duping Delight. The only time in Dennis Rodman's life she got to... No, she does wear them clothes all the time. What am I talking about? Dennis Rodman is semi out of the closet. Semi. Everyone thinks he's a man wearing women's clothes. It's a woman pretending to be a man wearing women's clothes. Oh, I hate this world. I do. I just want to go home. Jonathan Majors. Let's grab your gates, Milo. Oh, hang on. Let's check the back file quickly. No, I did. I spelt Jonathan wrong. There's two Jonathan Majors. Both spelt wrong. Jonathan. Balls. Right, come here, Jonathan. We've got two of them. Open. Oh my gosh, it's turning cold. I've got a right cold draft coming in the back door. Jonathan Majors with lots of gates. Right there, boys and girls. Let's close that window. Jonathan Majors' final answer is a biological woman, proven by the way she walks. Whether you like this truth or not, it's coming. This is a rollout, an absolute rollout of the truth. Jonathan Majors, create. Beautiful. Right, what time is it? 10:30. I've been going 2 hours, 20 minutes. That'll do. We'll be back tomorrow. I know, Marlo. He knows when I'm going to say goodbye to you. We'll be back tomorrow for Monday Night Live. Just remember, God loves you. He thinks you're all amazing. He wants you all to know that you were born into an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thank you very, very much for watching. All you natural school checkers and forensic students out the world, from around the world. Good night, God bless, and goodbye. Mrs. E, if you're listening, get your gate video up and I'll apologise. I'll pull my video and I'll say I was wrong. But until you do, it stays. Liar. We'll be back later. See you. Bye. Good night, sugar. Good night, Lynn. Good night, reality. See you all again. Bye.